had to brave the University City rental market twice now, and it is a war zone.
A new housing plan could come to University City and Hillcrest. The mayor is supposed to sign it today.
Just be ready to evacuate if you have to and have things packed up and ready.
A wildfire in Riverside could spread to San Diego. The evacuation warnings for North County.
The state removing those barriers was the big jumping point for me.
How California is making it easier to become a teacher to combat a statewide shortage.
Platypus is tremendously important for the health of its ecosystems.
San Diego has the only platypus outside of Australia. How our zoo is helping protect these animals. It's 6 a.m. on Wednesday, July 31st, and you're up with CBS 8.
We have an update on this breaking news story that we've been following this morning out of National City. Look at this fire burning right now. So this is a live look. SDG&E crews say they expect to secure a gas leak. It's happening behind the Plaza Bonita Mall, and they expect to secure it in about an hour.
Yeah, National City firefighters say that just before 3 this morning, a construction crew working on the mall hit and severed a large natural gas line while digging for a water line that caused an explosion, and now a fire has been burning ever since. People working at the mall overnight were evacuated. No injuries were reported. The mall remains closed, and it's not clear when it will reopen.
Yeah, it's burning right there in front of that Nordstrom
rack. Yeah, you can see the gas fueling that, literally. Well, thanks for joining us here at 6 a.m. I'm Chris Groh.
And I'm Neda Irampour. Also, let's get you caught up on your forecast for today. As you're getting ready this morning, you'll notice a bit of fog, especially along the coastline. But that will clear. The marine layer is here. It's upon us. 66 degrees downtown San Diego right now, 61 in Del Mar, 56 in Poway. You saw someone going for a walk in Del Mar at the beach. Pretty nice morning for that. It will warm up today, but not as hot as what we're about to experience at the end of the week and this coming weekend. 76 at the coast, 88 inland, low 90s in the mountains, 109 in the desert. Today, Mayor Todd Gloria will sign into law what's called the Hillcrest-focused plan amendment.
Yeah, the plan paves the way for 17,000 new housing units, and CBS 8's Regina Yorita is live in Hillcrest with more details on the plan. And Regina, there was another one that was approved as well, too. What can you tell us about both?
Yeah, good morning, Chris and Neda. I can tell you that that second plan is in University City, so they're hoping to move forward with these plans. That's what yesterday's meeting persisted on pretty much approving these plans, these amendments that have not been updated for over 30 years. So today, Mayor Todd Gloria could sign both these plans into law, but there was a lot to say about it. Take a listen to what residents had to say.
This is a fabulous neighborhood, accepting of people and who they are, and more people should be able to live in Hillcrest.
I don't want to continue to see my colleagues and my neighbors being forced to live in literal closets of one bedrooms that they split 4 ways because of the housing shortage.
And so the Hillcrest plan paves the way for 17,000 new housing units. It could more than double Hillcrest's population by the year 2050. The Hillcrest plan also establishes an LGBTQ plus cultural district and an entertainment district to support the small businesses and nightlife in Hillcrest. Now, those opposing the plan have issues with the housing project. They say more needs to be done when it comes to discussing a housing plan. There was also concerns over traffic, parking, and infrastructure. And these were similar concerns that were also brought up by residents in University City. The University City plans allow for 30,000 new housing units, which could also double the population there. So back out here, as mentioned, Mayor Todd Gloria is expected to sign both these plans into law later today around 1:15 p.m. They'll have more to discuss on the Hillcrest and University housing plans. That's latest here in Hillcrest. Regina Yorita, CBS 8.
People don't want to live in those closets, as you heard in that soundbite. Regina, thank you very much for that. New evacuation warnings this morning for the Nixon fire burning in Riverside County. This has now burned nearly 5,000 acres. Officials say it could potentially spread into San Diego. The San Diego County Sheriff's Department has issued evacuation warnings now for parts of North County, east of Highway 79 and Oak Grove. We're told the fire has destroyed one home and damaged at least 4 other buildings. You may have seen all that smoke, wondering what it is. Well, hundreds more are still threatened there. Fire crews say steep terrain mixed with hot and dry weather, making those containment efforts difficult. Meantime, the Park Fire, that's the one burning in Northern California, is now the 5th largest in state history. Went from 6th to 5th. CAL FIRE says it has now burned nearly 387,000 acres. That's almost half the size of Rhode Island. To picture that, it's only 18% contained.
And this morning, Iran's military says the leader of Hamas was killed in Tehran. Ismail Haniyeh was there for the swearing in of the country's president when that deadly airstrike hit overnight. Iranian state TV analysts immediately pinned the blame on Israel. Israel has not commented, but previously vowed to kill Haniyeh and other Hamas leaders over the group's October 7th attack. There are concerns this could lead to an escalation of the Israel-Hamas war and an end to the ceasefire negotiations. This also comes after Israeli defense forces killed a top Hezbollah commander in Beirut. And Vice President Kamala Harris says that she plans to pick her running mate by Monday. Harris says that she will conduct formal interviews with the contenders today. They include Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, Senator Mark Kelly of Arizona, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, and Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg. Meantime, former President Donald Trump is in Pennsylvania today as he and running mate J.D. Vance continue to throw barbs at Harris over the southern border. Leah Mishkin has the latest.
Vice President Kamala Harris took the stage before a packed house of thousands in Atlanta yesterday.
The momentum in this race is shifting. And there are signs that Donald Trump is feeling it.
Her first campaign stop in battleground Georgia as a 2024 presidential candidate featured star power and renewed enthusiasm among the state's Democratic voters.
She's kind of reinvigorated the race.
It all comes as CBS News has learned that Harris is expected to name her running mate by Monday. Next week, Harris and her VP pick will crisscross the country, starting Tuesday with a rally in Philadelphia. Out west in Nevada, Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance sharpened his attacks.
Kamala Harris's vision is open American borders and closed American factories.
A new Trump campaign ad also doubles down on slamming Harris over immigration.
10 million illegal immigrants.
Harris hit back with her own ad.
The one who will fix our broken immigration system.
Today, the vice president will speak at a historically black sorority event in Texas. Trump will attend the National Association of Black Journalists Conference in Chicago and then hold a campaign rally in Pennsylvania. Leah Mishkin, CBS News.
Now, sources familiar with the planning of the Democratic National Convention say that President Biden is expected to give a primetime address on the first night of the DNC. And here at home, there is still time left to help stuff the bus. You can help change the lives of local students by making a financial donation that will go towards school supplies. Through today, you can donate on CBS8.com or through one of our partners at any San Diego County Jersey Mike's or SDCCU branch. You can also contribute online at sdccu.com/donate.
Almost there. We're so close to our goal, and we're going to be able to, when we reach our goal, give over 21,000 backpacks filled with school supplies to kiddos who are identified as homeless all across San Diego County. And so it's such a great thing. It's a win-win for the entire community.
Now, you are being asked to make a financial donation. The San Diego County Office of Education will then purchase and distribute the school supplies. For more details, you can visit cbs8.com. And as we know, it's always great to start off that first day with, of course, all of your gear, but also with a nice forecast as well, too. And Netta, we're still in the summer for most of our students here in San Diego County, so are we enjoying that summer break still?
It's been nice. I think, it's been very summer-like, right? We're going to still get that summer weather for today. I know it looks cloudy right now. You'll get the sunshine. We have, about 2 more weeks of summer for San Diego Unified, at least. I know Sweetwater, as you covered, Chris, already school is back in session. So for those kids getting ready for school this morning, you may need a sweater to start off, but a light one at that, and then you won't need it later on today. Our sun is now up officially. It is 6:09 right now. There it is. There's that glow as we look out towards the east. Also, you'll notice the clouds that are hanging out with us. A little fog in some areas, which I'll show you when we show you the traffic. But just a heads up, you might see a little bit of the clouds sitting low on the roads. 65 downtown, 64 Chula Vista, 59 in Santee, 63 Carlsbad, 64 in National City. And let's take you over the next 12 hours here. Upper 70s for this afternoon for downtown, 78. Pretty nice high for you there. Pretty normal and also sunny. sunny for the noon hour. So if you do have plans to have lunch, I would say keep it outside, but bring your sunglasses with you. 71 in Del Mar, 73 in Carlsbad, 85 in Escondido, 84 in Poway, so it shouldn't feel too hot. 86 in El Cajon, 92 in Ramona. I know that gets pretty warm. 109 Borrego Springs. Let's show you what's going on with that monsoonal moisture. That's going to pick up for tomorrow and Friday. So tomorrow afternoon, you'll notice this green coming in. That's the chance of thunderstorms. Friday afternoon, same kind of thing. And with that chance of thunderstorms means it's going to be muggy. So temperatures will be rising and will feel a little stickier. You may want to head to the beach. It's going to be pretty nice for that. Staying in the upper 70s for the weekend. Inland areas, upper 80s starting Friday into early next week. We could get it to the 90s by Tuesday. The mountains will be hot this weekend. If you're going camping, just bring a lot of water. You may want to avoid being outside for too long, especially in the mountains and deserts. Looking at traffic drive times, things are looking pretty good out there. Although on the 52 westbound now, speeds are getting a little slower. That's between the 125 and the 15. Traffic maps, though, don't show major crashes. There is one that just popped up on the 125. I'll work to get details of that. And then, as you'll notice right here in the Santee area, that yellow patch, that would be fog. So a heads up if you're on the 67 through Lakeside, the 52, you might see a little bit of fog in East County. Here's a look at the border wait times now from our Customs Border Protection website. 60 minutes to get through the general line in San Ysidro. 120 minutes, double that if you're going through the Otay Mesa Port of Entry.